then I'm going to hold off on this. We'll see if this actually comes up on a test. I might cancel that, what's called area of a segment, because I think we're doing pretty good right now. All right, let me see if there's anything else. I talked about that. Yes, I got a couple more things. The movie that will never end, right? I'll start the next slide. You don't have this, so we'll make sure that I don't know what I'm saying. Just I'll be okay. I'm back after my little messed up words there. Okay, so now you don't have this slide, so you might want to mark this down somewhere. I don't know if you need this first one, but if you do, here's a circle and here's a square. This is the square, and this is the circle. All right. All right. Sorry for being silly there, but anyway. Here's what we're going to do a little bit of on your Quiz Tuesday, area of shaded regions, and then my next movie, we're going to talk about, kind of some of these questions here. So what's the area of this shaded region? What's the area of this orange here? Well, the circle or the square circumscribes the circle, so I'd have to give you some information. So here's the radius. Find the shaded area, or find the orange area. Well, what would be the solution to this? Well, the easy solution is to find the area of the square, the whole area, and then subtract from that the circle, which is the blank area. So, remember, area of a circle is pi r squared. Remember, area of a square is length times width, or since the length and the width are equal, side times side. So that's what we're going to do. Area of square minus area of circle. And you'll have similar questions on your Quiz Tuesday. So label the drawing. All right, so if this is 8, then this is 8, and this is 8. So that makes each side of the square 16, or makes the diameter 16. That's why these are also 16. So you might have to figure that out, given just one little piece of information there. So just be aware of that. You can always pause the movie if I'm going too fast. All right, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to find the area of the circle. We're going to find the area of the square. And the final answer is square minus circle. Now notice we do this again. Here's the exact answer. 16 squared is 256 minus 64 pi, not touching the pi button. These cannot be combined. So that is the exact answer. That's how you would list it when we're doing this stuff. How do you get the approximate? I don't know. You got to know how to type this. All right. And then maybe that's how you test yourself right now. Stop the movie and type this on your calculator to make sure you can get 54.94 centimeters squared. All right. So that one's done. I have another one. All right. So what do we got here? All right, weird little drawing, but again, it's area shaded region. I got complicated. I remember making this one years back just because I wanted to be mean. All right, so what do we got here? Holy crow. So we got the whole thing here is a hexagon. In the middle, we have a circle. And then right here, we have a rectangle. So how would we find the area of the green? Well, the best approach is to first of all, let's find all these areas. All right, but I'll go back to that. Boom shakalaka. Oh boy, this is so complicated. Okay, so let's go back and let's not go too fast on this. Okay, so I think the best thing to do, let me pause this first. Okay, so let's go back to this so we make sure what we're doing. So how do we get just the green? Well, I think what we're going to have to do is take the area of the hexagon minus the area of the rectangle, but then we got a problem. We'll have to add back the area of the circle. So hexagon minus the rectangle, but that would leave this white here. So then we got to add back in the circle. All right, so let's go to the next page and then hack this apart. So just by giving this as being 12, all right, we could then, know that this length is 12 here. All right, so I yanked out the rectangle that was listed here. And then that also makes the diameter of the circle that was, connected from end to end and inside this rectangle 12 as well. So it does give us a lot of information. For the love of dog. All right. So we have some information here. All right. So first thing what we have, all of these are 12 because this is a regular hexagon. So the perimeter of this hexagon is 72. Problem is we have to find the apothem. Well, that stinks. All right, and then the problem with this is we have the length. What? We have the length of this, which is 12, but we don't know the width, if you want to call it that. That's this from here to here. So we're going to have to do some math, and this is a little complicated, but just follow along, and I'm not sure we'll be that complicated on the test. So just play along with me here. Okay, so this is where it all comes from. Yeah, and you know what? I am going to zoom in, and you're going to like it. Boom. Whoa. All right. So what I did is I drew, knowing that we have to find the apothem, I drew the center of the, what's this called again? Hexagon. Got it. Thanks for your help. And then I drew it, the apothem, so we know that this is 90 degrees here. This was 12. The apothem cuts the that side in half, so that's 6. And how do I know this is 60 degrees here? Well, because I can draw 6 triangles in a hexagon rotated around the center. If you look at your area deriving of a hexagon. So a full circle is 360. 360 divided by 6 is 60. But of course, the apothem cuts this in half. So that's why this is 30 degrees there. So lo and behold, we have a 30, 90. Anyone? 60. So if this is 6, which is opposite the 30-degree side, this is 6 root 3. Oh, and by the by, not that you need this, this would be 12, that side from there to there. 6 root 3, 12. Little review that you're going to need to know anywho. All right, so go back to a hundo. Nope. Okay, so we got all that listed here. So this is 6 root 3, so now we have some extra information. Now we can find the area of the hexagon now. Half apothem times perimeter. And then, of course, this is the exact answer for that. All right, and then we also can find the area of the rectangle because this is now 6 root 3, and then another 6 root 3, which is 12 root 3. So that little dandy piece of information right there, doing this little triangle here, drawing one apothem, allowed us to get information that we needed for both objects. Okay, so to recap what we had to do, it was hexagon minus rectangle plus circle back. All right, now what I did was subtracted these because these are like terms, a root 3 and a root 3. So 216 minus 144 is 72 root 3 plus 36 pi. That is the exact answer, right? Not touching the root button and not touching the pi button. Then typing this, if you have a fancy graphing calculator, exactly as it looks, or even a scientific, that's nice. Make sure you're able to get the approximate answer by punching all the buttons on the calculator. All right, so this ends this first movie. You didn't have these slides, so you needed to snap this stuff in here. This one is very complicated, but expected that you know how to do it. All right? All right.